The Detroit Lions, man, beat the Green Bay Packers 34-20 in what was a game that was dominated by the Detroit Lions in the first half. I'm emotional, man. It's like I'm transported back to Kansas City. I wanted to go to this game. My son was sick. I couldn't go. The emotion, bro, that's running through me, I can't even explain it. I've been telling y'all since I've been on this platform that the Lions were eventually going to overcome the narrative. And we saw it play out in the third quarter. Crowd was out. Lions got up to a lead after Jared Goff with the pick six. And like I said, I said this last week. Jared Goff and these picks, he didn't throw a pick six, but a pick that led to 3 points. But quarterbacks, players are going to make mistakes. It was a bad pass. Jared Goff needed to settle down, and he did just that. They tried to take this game away from us. But what have we seen? For years and decades, we have been on the losing side of this. And for once, I told y'all 2 years ago, it was changing. They even did a hands to the face on Aiden Hutchinson that was non-existent. It feels like I'm back in Arrowhead. When you have a team that can overcome the NFL narrative, the narrative is always going to be there. It just shifts. That's all. We saw it with Matthew Stafford. We saw it with our team. And it's so much good. What's bad about this team, about this game, is the third quarter. It's so much to go over. I can't even. Game balls. Jerry Jacobs. I can't believe I'm saying that. Dude got 2 interceptions. Got a pass interference, but it doesn't matter. 2 INTs. Brian Branch goes down in the third quarter. I thought it was over. I have never been more afraid to see somebody go down. And I didn't even know about this guy like y'all did. Brian Branch is a dog. Sam Laporte, a dog. Aaron Glenn caught a game in the first half. I don't know what happened in the second half. It doesn't matter, though. We won. Lions have 12 sacks. We got 11 in 2 games. I still scream for Chase, Brian Burns. Why not take it over the top? This game was a game that if you wanted to scream SOL, this was your game. This was your game to scream SOL. And if you watch my live stream, I was confident from the beginning. I said we weren't going to lose this game. Even when the refs tried to give it to us give it to them in the third quarter, I said we wasn't going to lose this game. I have never been more confident. See, I see the NFL narrative. I've seen it. It favored Stafford. It has not favored us, and now it is. We overcame. You have to have a team to beat the narrative. The defense played lights out in the first half. I'm talking about lights out. It's a lot of, it's more good than bad. It's more good. I'm telling you, man, like the emotion running through me. I don't even know the last time we led the NFC North. Last time this year, we were 1-3, and now we've reversed the records. We should be 4-0. 4-0. Dan Campbell is 4-1 against LaFleur and the Green Bay Packers. They were saying that Jordan Love was the next Aaron Rodgers, and he got humiliated today. The only reason they were in this game is the refs. But guess what, Lions fans? We overcame the refs. That's something we don't do, and we did it today. That tells you that the narrative for this team is changing. If you don't believe, believe. Believe. Because Dan Campbell is putting, and you know that locker room going to be lit. You know what it is. Shout out to It's Too Easy. Shout out to Katie. And I can't wait to see that video. David Montgomery. Talk about a stud. Listen, today I will pass the mantle. He is better than Jamal Williams, and I love me some Jamal, but David Montgomery said, you going to touch me? I'm going to get 2 or 3 more yards. Aiden Hutchinson, another sack. The defensive line stepped up today. Got another 4 or 5 to its total. It feels weird to be in this place, don't it, Lions fans? And I want you to remember something. And no matter what happens, like when this video exists on YouTube and I'm dead and gone, I want you to remember what it feels like to win, Lions fans. What it feels like to win. We're sick of losing. This feeling that we get to sit on for another 10 days. I want you to think about that. Think about the feeling. For 10 more days, we get to sit on this. First place in the division for the first time since my son has been in kindergarten. For the first time without Matthew Stafford. I want you to think about this. We don't need Jalen Carter. We do not need DeAndre Swift. I got to give credit to Aaron Glenn for that first half. I got to give credit to Dan Campbell for wanting to be aggressive. And he was aggressive when he needed to be, and he was smart. He learned from that second game. Got to give some kudos to Jerry Jacobs. The PI master, but he stepped up today. And somebody pull Brian Branch out the game. Pull him out the game. There's no reason. Whoever made that decision, they get a pink slip tomorrow, unless it's Dan Campbell. Anybody else, they packing, bro. Why is he out there? Lions fans, it's going to be a good 10 days. We get to see 30 other teams duke it out. 2 0-2 teams play. We have solidified our place as in first place. Even when the refs try to take it from us. You understand that? You understand that, Lions fans? Don't you dare go back to same old Lions. Don't you dare go back to tanking. I will be disgusted if I hear you say it. They tried to take this game away from us, and we snatched it back. That third quarter was all the Green Bay Packers. It's the stats and stuff we can go over, and we will. But this from the heart, from the dome, and I saw today, I was confident from the jump. I said, Jared Goff, settle down. He was antsy. Settle down, bro. He did. Your Detroit Lions are in first place. And Lions fans, I want you to remember this. It's early. It's early. We're 1-0 in the division. It's early. We got a 13-game season left. But for 10 days, you're at the top. You're at the top. And the Green Bay Packers, the team that they tried to crown before. See, it was never a competition. The refs made it a competition. It was never a competition. Who did they beat? The Bears? They shouldn't have. They won they won the game. The Saints lost that game. And they beat the Falcons. One thing I want y'all to get from me is don't ever, ever, ever be satisfied with losing games. You understand me? Don't be satisfied. We do not lose. We do not tank. That's not what we do. See, I'm from the city. I'm from Detroit. And the last thing you're going to tell me is to sit down and take it. It's not going to happen. Your Detroit Lions, 3-1, should have been 4-0. First place in the NFC North after 4 weeks. That's a big deal. We got the Chicago Bears. But you know what? On to the next. We on to the Carolina Panthers. Welcome DJ Chark back, and let's take it from him. You understand? I'm here to tell you the real. And the real is never be satisfied with losing. Losers lose. Winners take control of the division. Shout out to the Detroit Lions. Shout out to Aaron Glenn, Jerry Jacobs, Dan Campbell, and get Brian Branch out the game. Get him out the game, bro. You know, this is the most emotional I've been in years with the Detroit Lions. Like literal emotion, man. I might go to that game in 10 days. But you guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. And guess what, Lions fans? When it was in our hands, we took control. We are in first place. And for the first time in 6 or 7 years, we are, as of right now, the kings of the NFC North. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy this victory. And let's go get the next one. I'll see y'all next time. Go Lions. And sit Brian Branch down. Lord.